gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, as you can see, I'm with Albi and we're going to do like an obstacle course in a way. He's not like a pony, so it's going to be a bit different. He's got bigger strides, but he's got bigger stuff than ponies. I'm not as sharp turns, but I'm just going to lunge him and then I'll get on him, walk him around the arena, have a canter on a circle, and then I'll get to the obstacle course. But I'm just going to change the lunge rein because I just did. So I just started lunging him. He was such a good boy, although very, very forward. So I had struggles and technical difficulties stopping him because he was like, no, this is great, I'm loving it. But he eventually did slow down and went into trot. But he was such a good boy and we got all the energy out of him. So when we did the course, he was amazing. Still had lots of energy, so I had to be careful because he's quite a big horse and I'm quite a small person for him. But other than that, he was such a good boy.
Keep moving round. That's it. Keep moving round. That's it. And keep your rein tighter, because look, it's baggy, so you can't feel anything, yeah? That's it. Better. Good girl. Keep the whip pointing at him so it keeps him out.
So we just finished lunging him. Now I'm just going to give him a couple walks and trots. Then I'll catch him in a circle and then we'll get our little course going. If you don't know, Albi is a very highly standard dressage horse. He used to be in Grand Prix, so he is quite... So jumping him and doing a course is not really his thing, but he was such a good boy.
Back. Go on, forward. Sit back, don't tip forward. Sit back. There. Let him travel forward. There. Sit back. Sit nice and tall. There. Good, Zara. Heels down. That's better. Sit tall, don't tip forward. There. That's better. Look round. Good girl. Heels down. Okay, nice and forward, don't let him hover, come on, quicker. Forward out. That's better, go on. Send him forward. What did I say about there, better. Sit back. Better. Now you're using your seat, yeah? Keep your hands still. Good. Nice and tall. What's going on here? Tough. What was that? Okay, come round and do it again. There we go. Stop staring now. Yeah. Come round across me here. Come on, leg. Ride it forward. Go on, ride it forward. Sit back. Good girl. Keep contact on your reins. Sit tall. Good girl, that's it. Sit tall. There, better. That's better. Now ride the straight line, come on. Good girl, that was really good.
crossing poles, but they were a bit like wrong. I don't know why. They were just an extra 2 strides instead of 1. He did them really nicely. I don't think you had it right. Basically just did half the course. So that was quite good. Good boy. That was okay.
Steady. Good girl. Well done.
Here we just popped over the jump. It was more like a raised trot pole, but he jumped it as a jump because Albi's a Grand Prix dressage horse, so he doesn't really jump. He doesn't really know how to jump, but he was such a good boy. He tried his very hardest, and he did so unbelievably well. If you look close at his legs, you can kind of see his Grand Prix dressage moves.
Sit tall. Sit back. Sit back. Good girl. Well done.
It's a good trot.
Yeah. Sit tall. Half halt. Sit back. Good girl. Well done. Give him a big pat. Sit nice and tall. Sit nice and tall. Good girl.
So we made
Come
it
round and do it
tiny
again.
bigger. It was still absolutely miniature, but he jumped it very nicely, just slightly got under it a bit. After he jumped this jump so nicely, we moved it back down because we didn't want to push him or him to get too excited, but he jumped it so nicely. He was such a good boy, and he cleared that by miles.
Wall him. Steady. Now canter. Sit up. Sit back.
So here he started cantering up the long side really nicely, really going for it. I thought he was going a bit too fast, so I slowed him down a tad because I didn't want him to get too excited and think that he could just bomb off, because he is very big and he can be if he wants to be way too strong for me. I just have to make sure it's in my comfort zone. Like with Marley, I could go a bit out my comfort zone because I know he's like the right height for me. We could do stuff, but with Albi, he's a proper horse and we have to take it more slow than usual. But yeah, he was such a good boy.
Nice and forward. Sit twice, your diagonal. That's better.
Do a course now. Okay. So he was just getting a bit too strong for me and just decided to do it. And I was like, well, I can't really put it in. So he had to do it all again. And then we went over everything again. We did it all again. And he just started going, oh, this is fun. So he just started cantering, doing what he wanted, whenever he wanted. And I was like, Alves has to stop.
Prepare for this, yeah?
And this was supposed to be a course. So
Prepare, turn.
And he did the same thing, but this
That's
time
it,
just
Mesa.
cantered.
Turn. No.
And he just, yeah. And then we did it one more time just to finish off on a good note, so we ignored the thing. I gathered up my rein, my contact, and we actually did it this time. And I thought, oh, we'll just end it there because he's been such a good boy. And yeah, he was just a bit excitable when he wants to be.
That's it.
if you think all that water on his back is sweat, don't worry. That's just us hosing him off and washing him. Good boy. Oh gosh, there we go. Hello. Hi. I love Marley. You're a good boy. He loves cuddles and streets around. There, you just don't show it. You just don't show it. Okay. Hi, baby. So I'm now in Marley. I just finished with Albi. And if you're wondering why the jump is so small, because Marley can jump quite high, it's because tomorrow we have a cross-country clinic, so we don't want all his energy to be run out. So I'm not going to do too much with him. But yeah, I'm just going to walk him around, then I'll trot, then I'll give him a trot, and then I'll just start the course and canter, and then we can just finish. I reckon Marley will win this because Albi got a bit too excited.
Woohoo!
We jumped the higher side accidentally. So we decided that Marley's been so good, really flying, so we're going to move it up. And then on the day, and then we won't do it too many times. We're going to do jump this once with no hands, then we'll do one course, and then after the course we'll go in, because he needs a lot of energy for tomorrow. One hand. Woo! Good boy! So I'm going to do a course now and then I'm going to finish because I don't want Marley to be tired. Oh my gosh. And finish off with a nice canter down the bottom. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video today. I think it's safe to say Marley won. Sorry, Albi. I think Marley won. But thank you for watching. Bye.